Well, what is going on, gang? Welcome back to A Therapeutic Edge. It is very nice to have you here today. I've got something new to me on the table. It's not entirely new to the world, but I just got it. Had it for a couple of weeks and wanted to share it with you. This is the Kunwu Django. Now, mind you, this is not the original little one. This is the XL with their bar lock. And this is a fantastic freaking pocket knife. Now, I have one other, actually I have two now, but you're going to see the other one later, in my collection. I still, of course, have the Padre. This continues to be and will remain one of my all-time favorite knives. I even put a lovely Damascus clip on it and backspacer. Unfortunately, they seem to be sold out of these. So when I saw the opportunity recently to get myself one of the large Djangos, I went for it, and I am really happy. So I had I can stutter a little more, I guess. I had the small version of this, and I just didn't love it. Not nearly as much as I loved this. Something about this handle shape, when made smaller, just didn't fit me that well, but this thing, oh God, this is absolutely spectacular. Now, what do you get? Well, you get titanium and ELMAX, and to the best of my knowledge, and as far as I know, they continue to do an excellent job on their blade steels. Kunwu makes good knives. This seems to be no different. I love the clip point on this. The action, of course, is superb, right? Really, really good. And it's very comfortable. And I love their diamond pattern milling on their titanium. This is a big knife. How big? Well, let's take a look. I have changed my layout a little bit, and so we are going to go a little more old school. If we line that up, it is just about 8 3/4 inches overall, the blade length. From tip to tail looks to be about 3 3/4. On cutting, you're looking at 3.5, which is pretty nice. I know how to do my job. Don't tell me what's up. Oh my God, stop that. There we go. It is a handful, but it's, it's reasonably lean, right? It's not really any thicker than the Padre here. Blade stock is actually a little thinner than you get on the Padre. And what that means, particularly with a blade that is this tall, is that it comes down to an incredibly nice edge. I love this bit of fuller. It's got jimping right where you want it. The pulls for the bar lock seem to be titanium as well, which is a nice touch. I've got their Damascus pivot collars on both sides. They come that way. I didn't do that. It's got their standard milled pocket clip. Oh, I missed. This is a great knife. Let's do some size comparisons with knives you may be... Well, let's do it against the Padre here, and as you can see, the XL is larger than the Padre. How about a full-size Griptilian, or to coin a phrase from Metal Complex, in this case, the Ritter Hogue. As you can see, the XL is considerably larger than that. And just for giggles, we'll do the little baby bug out as well. Yeah, so this is a full-size knife. For me, that is a very comfortable carry. I have, deep pockets. Works out pretty well. For the women that are watching with your absurdly small pants pockets, this might be a bit of a problem, but you could make it work. I really like this thing. Let's go ahead. Hey, or I could just knock my camera all crazy and have a lot of fun that way, I guess. Okay, we're all right. Let's get some other specs out of the way. Now, I said it's a thinner slice of steel than you get on the Padre. Let's find out. So back here at the thickest point, we're talking about 3 millimeters of that ELMAX steel. The Padre is 3.3 millimeters, right? So it's noticeably thicker. 3 millimeters is not thin enough to be fragile. It is thin enough, as I said, since this is such a tall blade. We're talking about Yeah, almost. I mean, if we go to the absolute tallest point, we're coming in just at 1.5 inches. So it's a tall blade. And this long drop down on this flat grind means that you have got a lovely secondary bevel and a nice cutting surface. I guess while we've got it, let's take a look at how thick the handle is. I think it's not going to be that thick. We're looking at 12.9 millimeters, which is just at 1/2 inch. And at its tallest, through here in the middle, 1.2 inches or 30 millimeters. It's just, oh man, I'm just going to drop stuff everywhere today. It's just an excellent handful. And it's cool looking. I mean, it really is. Let's weigh it out and see how we do. Now, that is not something I had considered. You're going to have to look down here at the bottom of the screen for the weight. All right, so we're coming in at 6.2 ounces. And by way of example, it's not too bad, 6.2. So it's an ounce heavier than the... That's interesting. I wonder why it's so much heavier. I mean, it's got more steel in it inside because of the bar lock actuators and the metal plates necessary to hold those in place. Yep, it's actually got steel liners that run the, almost looks like the length of the titanium. So that's where that extra weight comes from. The Padre here is just titanium, so it weighs less. Yeah, 6.2. Stuff like this makes me really happy. I have always had a great fascination for companies that make large and small versions of their knives. I mean, you can get stuff like that in the Griptilian and the Mini Grip. You can get the ZTO 350, or if you can still find one, the old 300s. Those are basically large and small versions of the same knife. I just like stuff like that. I particularly like it when they make a knife that is too small for me and then turn around and make something bigger. That makes me very happy. Let's see, do we have anything? Oh. This is the factory edge. Yep, she does a fine job there. In short, the Django XL is an excellent cutting tool. I recommend that you go sometime in the near future. These are on sale. These are about $259 right now, which is a good price for this much knife. I know they have some of these. I know they have their new Gringo, which you will be seeing a little later on. And I know they still have, you can still find the Padre here if you wanted. I think you should. I think that Kunwu has absolutely come out swinging and decided that they were going to make a superior product, and they have just consistently done that. This is, well, I can't wait to show you guys the new Gringo. That is an excellent pocket knife. But you get good blade steel, well made, great materials, comfortable, reliable. Yeah, this is a great knife. Anyway, I will put a link in the description where you can find one of these on the Kunwu site. I hope you guys have appreciated this look at the Django XL. I know that I have enjoyed owning it, and I'm going to continue to enjoy owning it. This is definitely staying in the collection. Beyond that, that's all I really have to say. Remember, gang, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and we'll see you next time.